Welcome back. I am Donna from Lost Closet 12, and I have the last little bit of that bins haul where I got caught in the rain. I believe this will be video 4. I don't think it's going to be half hour long. I just have this little bag and an animated Halloween decoration that I'm probably going to keep if I can. I think the batteries are just weak, so I'm just going to change out the batteries. And I should bring that batteries up with me. I've done that on video. I want to update you. Again, not the best content creator. If you watch the other haul that I had I don't remember where it was. I think it was on the back here somewhere. I had a security tag and a pair of Talbot's pants that I had already written had a security tag, and I was like, oh, I need some help. Well, I took a picture of the security tag. I asked, I guess it was Copilot or Google Lens or whatever AI I was using, what do I need to get this off? It gave me a whole long thing about different types of tags and their names, and some have ink, some don't. And then I finally found myself to a website where I could buy the security tag remover. It was like $200. I don't know. I'm thinking like 30, 40 bucks. And, at least I'll have it, in the event something like this happens again. So I was like, there's a better way. So I did some reading. I did not look up the instructions on how to do it, but they were like, in one of the articles, it was like 2 forks, and I put 2 forks together and I pried it off, and it popped off both of them. The Talbot's pants was a little bit more difficult. That was the first one I did, so maybe that was like trial and error. This one popped right off. This is the fresh produce one. So problem solved. And next time, if I can, like, oh, I don't know how to do that, and I start putting stuff I can make money on away back in the bins, I'm going to be like, just get it and figure it out, because I know that I can figure it out. I'm working from top to bottom on this, and first piece is not braggable. It is open, and I don't know a whole lot about vacuum cleaner bags. I have not had a vacuum cleaner that required a bag in so long. So I don't see the point when you can just collect it in a reusable container, empty it, rinse it if you have to. But these are Kenmore canister vacuum cleaner bags, disposable, and it says 15 bags. I will have to count the bags. There's not 15 of them in here. There's like more like 3, 4, 5. But I have picked up vacuum cleaner bags, vintage film, 110 Kodak to be exact, coffee filters, and I feel like I'm forgetting something, at the bins for next to nothing. Like this cost me next to nothing. $1.99 if I have my scale here. And I need something. I never did get that bigger scale. I will. Okay, so it's 10 ounces, so it cost me like $1.57. No, 12, like $1.30, $1.40 for these. It's $1.99 a pound. You can do the math. 10.1 ounce. That's what it weighs. So I'm thinking 120, 130 in that ballpark. So I don't know what I can get for that. So I back up a little bit. But it'll sell. It's not going to fly off the shelf. But it's an easy write, easy list, easy ship. These I just liked. They're not fantastic. They are home accents, holiday, 4-inch glass ornaments. And I liked the color. I thought they were pretty. And there was 2 of them. So all I have to do is put a little padding in there and put these in a box. I have 2 of these. I'm likely to list them together. That's probably what I'm going to do. And since my scale's here, I can give you the weights. Eight ounces. 8 ounces smack dab on. So, cost me under $1. I don't really do a lot of ornaments, so I really don't know. They're not branded or designer, but I probably can get, I'd have to look it up. I'm guessing. I'm probably going to start them like at 12 or 13 bucks, and I'll take 8 to 9, maybe 10. Oh, I wanted to look him up first. This is a heavy dude, and he's missing a kneecap right there. And if I look a mess, it's because I am. I worked all day, and then I came home. I did some things. I didn't do my shipping yet. I have to do my shipping. And what else did I do? I know I cooked. I had company. I did not do my shipping. I wrote 5 listings. I came up here and wrote 5 listings. And then I was going to go down and do my shipping, and then I had company. Well, anyway, I wanted to look him up. And I will probably see if I can do some research before I send this video live. But this is Steelers. It says Fox Sports on it. It's scuffed up a little bit. But this is a heavy-duty figure. I don't think it's an actual toy. It's 1 pound, 3 ounces. And I just picked him up to research him. So he cost me a little over $2. And he is about 11 inches. I don't know if you can see that. 11 inches. If you know what this is, feel free to put it in the comments, because there's no guarantee that I'm going to find exactly what it is, because I'm going to do that. After my shipping, I'm going to edit this video, and then I have to get ready to call it a night because tomorrow comes early and I have to go back to work. So he cost me a little over $2. I'm not even going to guess comps, but I picked him up solely to learn about it. I think this is a Manhattan toy bag, a Stella collection for a little doll. It's like you put the doll in there, and then her little accessories can go in there. The straps are adjustable, and I could be wrong, but I do believe this is a Manhattan toy replacement piece. And there's no tears, no marker. It looks almost unplayed with. So I'm thinking maybe 10, 12 bucks. And don't ever quote me, because I very rarely look stuff up before I do a haul. I generally don't look stuff up when I'm at the bins. If I'm paying up at a regular thrift, of course I'll look it up. But I don't know, but I'm just guessing that's where I'm going to start it. Sometimes I'm guessing, I'll be like, oh, 10 bucks, and I find it's like a $30 item. These, I had about a dozen of these when my kids were growing up. I might keep these. I probably won't. I did look these up, and I think they're like $8 to $10. These are, I didn't even tell you what they are. They're Wonder Bread, Arison, 2006. So they're I don't know, it's vintage 20 or 25 years. because I would say that these are vintage. And at the bins, they cost almost nothing. I have a Sack Roots travel little pouch bag, crossbody. It's got a front pocket here. And my total haul was 72 pieces, minus the Crocs. If you watched the shoe haul that my granddaughter took, I cleaned them up with Goo Gone. I sprayed them down and I put them in the sink and let them sit for a minute or two. And it was like all the grime practically melted off. Not the regular Goo Gone that comes in that little oily bottle. It's a spray bottle. It's like an all-purpose cleaner. That's some good stuff. Anyway, this is the inside of the bag. And I mean, this is perfect for travel. So I will use keywords like travel, vacation, mini, crossbody. This is it's like a coated fabric, or maybe it's vinyl. I'll have to do some search. It almost feels like it's a coated fabric, but then it kind of feels like vinyl too. But the brand is Sack Roots. I'm not going to get a lot for it, maybe like 12 to 15. This, I just like the artwork. My husband found that. I just really liked the artwork, and it was too nice to let go. And it comes with the inside. It's not branded. It's just got really nice artwork. So I'll probably have AI help me come up with some keywords to describe that. And this is the microfiber cloth that it's going to come with. I could frame that and put that on my wall. That is so cool. I like that. Well, anyway, I'll probably start this for like 10 or 12 bucks. It's not branded. I don't think it's searchable. I think it's going to be a random purchase for somebody. What else I got? This is something my husband picked up. It's like a little ball, and you drop it. I'm not going to list it, but it's funny. Unless I might look it up, because sometimes I'm like, oh, that's not worth anything. But then I Google Lens it and I find out it actually is. But that's a cool piece. I think that's real shell. And yes, this is the first time I'm seeing that. I don't know. It's a TYI. It's not professional. I might list it because it's kind of cute, you know, or I'll just keep it because I'm a weirdo, I know. I have such a collection, maybe closer to the holidays. I will pull out my collection of ornaments that came from the bins that I picked up that are like handmade or semi-handmade. I might just keep that. I don't know. Because it's cool, like a handmade ornament, like especially this is like probably recycled materials, like the shells might have came off or something. I'm not even 100% sure if they're real. If not, if I list it, I'm only going to ask for like 10 bucks and take what I can get. What are you? This is the sack fob. Again, not worth a whole lot. Maybe 8 to 12. But this kind of stuff really adds up. Oh, you know what? There's a box I completely forgot about, and I think that goes in the box. This is a pen. And yeah, it's the first time I'm seeing it. I think that's Doug from a TV show. Maybe he's not a pen. I don't know. It's a McDonald's toy. And I'm not going to write that. Now we have, Lennox Disney. I'm looking for chips. Oh, this is really, oh my God, look how cute that is. See, I didn't even look in the bottom of the bag. I don't know. It's not big, and Lennox, there was a dime a dozen on eBay. I will look it up. Without knowing much about it, I would say 12 to 15, but I don't know. And then there was some little plastic bird, which would probably go into a yard sale or something. And then another one. These look like Dollar Tree ornaments. I don't know why my husband picks that stuff up, but he does. And then there's some dinosaurs. My granddaughters like the dinosaurs. And we have a collection of them downstairs. Now, in this bag, I found this bag like this with the sloth. Like, I know, I have a thing for sloths. I do like them. I don't have a collection of them. This is handmade in Peru. I just peeked in that bag. I really didn't look at anything. It is damaged on this side, but the side is perfect. I probably won't list this, but I'll look it up to learn about it. But it's like dry and rubbed and all kinds of things, not pretty, but this side is very pretty. I don't know if it's noisy in there too. If it's something that'll sell damaged, I'm like all in your space, I will list it. If not, I won't. This is either brass or copper. It feels more like brass. There is a signature on it, I believe. I can't read. It's brass or copper. It's like an oak leaf. And I don't know. Where's the signature? Oh, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe if you can blow it up. If I think of it, I'll take a photo of it, zoom in with my camera, and put it in the video. And this is, I probably won't list this unless if I find something to lot it up with. It's just a, what's that, pottery heart. And this is something else that's quite interesting. This is signed. It looks like, can you see that? I'm getting too close. It's some kind of pottery, and it's a pretty tree. I don't know if that's a tree of life or just a tree. And then there was the pretty little flowers there. It's just a cute little ornament. I'll list it. I won't get a lot for it. Maybe like 10, 12 bucks. Unless the signature adds value to it. Oh, yeah. For my grandson. We're always looking out for these. Got some Nerf darts. And again, like I said, I just peeked in the bag and I'm like, I'll grab it because I like to go through stuff. This is awesome. I might turn this into a magnet. Someone, it's like not painted on there, it's applied with like some kind of adhesive. It's cool. And then it's just a clamshell that they painted. But I'm thinking if I get like something to flatten this out and just make it a magnet, I think it'll be pretty cool. And I'm going to list this even though I think it's cool. This is the state of New Jersey sun catcher. And I like the colorway. I'll get rid of the nonsense, yeah. Oh, look, the hanger This might be hand. I don't know if it's handmade or not. But it's not hooked with like a... It's like welded on there. If that's... My son would be able to tell me the proper terminology. I'm sure it's not welded. Welded. He used to weld. He still does, but not for like a job now. He does still weld. But he knows what that's called. And again, that's like $10. And then there was a little, probably used to be an air freshener. I could turn that into a magnet too. It's kind of cute. I think I'll do that. I'll turn that into a magnet. And there's some little nonsense here. This is toys. This I plugged into my computer. I don't know if I can plug it in here. I'll try. Give me 1 second. I knocked out my light. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's going to be my next project. There we go. It's like so cool. I kind of want to make it dark in here so you guys can see it. I'm not going to shut out all the lights, but that'll give you enough, right? How cool is that? That is adorable. It works. I have no idea what it's going to sell for, but I thought it was really cute. If I had to guess, I would say maybe $15. I'm so terrible because, like, I do know what some things sell for or what I've sold for them in the past, but I don't find the same items all the time. I'm always finding something different and new. There we go. I got it. Now I'm just going to have to hook that back up. And then I have a Monopoly game, which I'm going to part out. Monopoly is really the only it's in excellent condition. Come on, stay right there. I'm not going to take piece by piece. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a looky-loo. It looks in really good condition. Now, I have not sold the Monopoly money or the cards, but I will part this out. I don't know why we bought the whole game because I probably won't be listing the game board. I don't know if that would sell or not. I could look it up and see. So we got this. And last but not least, and this is not a terrible haul, but I completely forgot about this. This is a whole box. Look, there's a book here. Creative Rail Cubes. And I Google lensed the inside of the box. There's like so many, and I don't know if it's here, the whole thing is here or not. There's a bag, and then there's under the bag. And I'm making a lot of noise. And then these little pieces. So that's probably going to be 1 or 2 listings, and I do believe that's where this guy came from. That was in the bottom of the bag. I can't remember what the comps said, but it was enough to be like, yeah, I can make money on this. So I picked up the whole box. I routed to the bottom of the bins, picked up a few more pieces that looked like they went to that set, and I'm just going to part it out. I'm going to wipe them all down with Lysol. If they're dirty, cracked, damaged, I'm going to discard them. And then I'm going to just put it in lots. I'm going to probably try to copy other sold listings, and things that don't look like they're selling on their own. I'll probably work them into a listing that does sell on its own. So it'll be like a little bonus. So that is it for the entire bin haul. If you have not watched the other 3 videos, feel free to go watch. Leave a comment. Let me know how you think I did. I think I spent I can't remember now. That's so terrible. I'll put it here. Got like 72 pieces. I believe it was about $130. And this is all I have left of the clothing to write. This right here, this rack was so full, I could not fit it. I did not write any of the shoes. I did not clean any of the shoes except for the Crocs that my granddaughter got. And then I have these 2 purses to write. So if I could have, I know, right? One uninterrupted night and an early up from my day job, I probably could make a lot of progress. But that, as we all know, when you are married and have grandbabies and adult children and, you know, life in general, you don't generally get an uninterrupted evening unless if you escape somewhere, like if you go on a holiday. So, yeah, that is it for the haul. Let me know what you think in the comments. And, yes, if you watched all 3 of them and this is the 4th one, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one. I'm going to have some jewelry to go through. I might not unbox them or unbag them on camera. I might detangle them and then show you the pieces. So I'm not real good at that, but if I continue to unravel them in front of the camera, I'll get better. So we'll see. Maybe, because I got 2 bags. One was cheap and one was $50. So I was like, well, that's about the price of 1 bag. So just got 2. So, yeah, I might open one and go through it on my own, or maybe with my mother or somebody. And then the other one I might just record and open. So once again, thanks for watching to the end, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.